I've shared about this many times before that my dreams can sometimes be quite heavy and the energy of it could still linger for the whole day, for the next couple of days. And no matter how many times I would sit with it, journal about it, talk about it, the energy still would linger in the background and it would still bother me on some level. But this time I found something which totally worked for me and I am going to try this every single time in the future. So in my dream recently, I saw someone close to me had a traumatic death, and when I woke up, I was glad it was just a dream. But again, the trauma or the memory of it or that energetic imprint of that dream just would not go away, no matter how many times I journaled about it or did anything else about it. So I thought about why not experiment with connecting with dragons at the same time and just see what happens. And when I centered myself and I was in meditation, I called in my guides, I cleared my energy and grounded myself. I felt two distinct energies this time. One was more of a yellow kind of energy that I saw in my mind's eye, and the other was green. The yellow energy here represented the divine golden healing light, which is always all around you all the time. And the green one was more healing in terms of grounding and more like earthy grounding energy. And when I had called in my dragons, these are the energies that I usually feel. I wouldn't really see any physical dragons. From my limited understanding, they are not physical beings. They are energetic beings living in higher realms. What I was guided to do in that meditation was I took that soul who had passed on in the dream, not in real life. And I took that soul and I guided that soul towards a more healing state, like a state where they could pass on more in a much more healing, grounded way. And the trauma wouldn't be taking away any part of their soul. And the second thing I did, that all the people in the room in my dream, including myself who was witnessing this traumatic incident, I facilitated healing for every single one of them. Then I took that whole part of the dream, the traumatic incident itself, and I wrapped it up with the golden healing energy and the green healing energy. Now, on an energetic level, what it did was it wrapped up the memory in those healing energies, it transmuted them, it cleared them, and that took away the emotional imprint that it had on me. And after this meditation, I felt exactly like myself again, and I could see literally the power of working with the dragons or even just connecting with them. So far, I've only tried to connect with earth and fire dragons, and they have shown up in so many of my meditations, and I'm so happy about it. If you're looking to connect with your dragons or even just you're curious about what I'm talking about, then I would really recommend you look at the book How to Connect with Your Dragon by Diana Cooper. It's amazing. Working with dragons is a very powerful form of energy work, and the only work that I've done with my dragons so far in the last month or so is transmuting and clearing and releasing and letting go of the energies which I don't want in my life anymore. And this is the exact work we did in my recent solstice cacao ceremony, where we took parts of our lives and we transformed them on an energetic level. And when we did that, so many things started to come up in my life which were the representation of that exact energy which had to leave. And who knows, maybe I'll create a meditation on it in the future.